segment is sponsored by Noble McIntyre and McIntyre Law. To have a heart of service is perhaps one of the greatest gifts our parents can give to us. And each month we see that it's a lesson learned as we honor Oklahoma students making a difference in their communities for their noble cause. And we couldn't do it without someone else who truly has a heart for service and helping others. Of course, we're talking about Attorney Noble McIntyre. Noble, always so good to see you. How's your summer going?
Hey, it's going well. It's a little warm out there, but I've never experienced this much rain in Oklahoma in my entire life. So I like that everything's green. When I was a kid, everything was brown. Hey, speaking of when I was a kid, Burns Flat, Oklahoma, we have a Garber student. It's another small town out western Oklahoma. I went to Burns Flat and we graduated in a class of 20. She's in a graduating class of 28. I told her she's in a metropolis compared to what I had. We have Summer Prince here today. Summer, I was just sitting here visiting with her, and like I always say when I talk to these 4-H kids, it's always amazing. She started when she was a little kid at 8 at Cloverbud. She's the oldest of 4, so she's leading the way for her family, and she's doing some great things. Summer, let's talk a little bit about what you're doing for 4-H. Now, I know we're going to talk about your project with your pillowcases and the foster homes, which is fantastic, but tell me about how you got into 4-H and why you enjoy it anyway.
So I got into 4-H when I was younger. My dad started showing pigs, and then I just got into it. And I have an awesome educator that has helped me along the way, help achieve my goals of being our local county district officers and being a healthy living and a state ambassador.
See, that's fantastic. So your dad showed pigs, and now you're showing pigs. And it's my understanding, sitting here visiting with your mom, that when you get done with the pigs, you're actually donating them, and they get converted into pork sticks and food that then goes to some of these kids that may not have food. Is that right?
Yes.
How does that make you feel to know that what you're doing is helping these kids?
Like just knowing that all these kids don't have what I have and helping them have all this food that they may not have.
Right.
It's making such a big difference.
Oh, I bet it is. Now, tell me about your project. I know that you identified and noticed that there was a need in your community, and that's the foster system. How did you learn about that? Because a lot of kids at the age of 14, 15, 16, they're not even paying attention to anything like that. So how did you learn that there were some kids out there that basically had nothing?
So there's been older 4-Hers above me that I've learned about their service projects and how much they've changed. And we were at our like monthly sewing club, and we were making stockings, and we were talking me and my mom were talking about how we have all these stockings, but like do other kids, like kids at the foster shelter, they don't have anything. So I talked to my educator, and we talked about making pillowcases, because most of these kids don't have anything, and if they have a pillowcase, they have something to carry around after they leave the foster shelter.
Now, when you say they don't have anything, you know, it's your mom tells me, and you told me, that some of these kids between like 11 and 18, they come into the system with nothing but the clothes they have on. They go on with nothing but the clothes they have on, and that people don't really think about them. So I'm proud of you for identifying that and noticing that that's a need, because you're right. You have stuff that other people don't have, and everybody out there watching does too, for the most part. And so the fact that you've stepped up and done this, it makes me very proud of you, because again, that's not something that a lot of kids are doing. And not only are you helping them, like I said, you're the oldest of 4. You're leading the way for your siblings, and it takes one person to change the world sometimes, so I'm proud of you. So what I try to do is, I've got a law firm here in Oklahoma City called McIntyre Law. I pointed, there was a picture on the wall over here of a newspaper for when my grandfather was in 4-H that kind of started my whole family into 4-H. So what I've tried to do is identify young adults that are doing something, making a difference in society. And that's exactly what you're doing. The things that you're doing, you don't even see the faces of the people you're helping, but I promise you, you're helping them. So I've got a couple things for you. One, you are the Noble Cause, and this is not a good frame, but we're going to get you a better frame. A Noble Cause winner for July. We're sure late into July, aren't we? So this and $2 will get you a cup of coffee somewhere. You probably don't drink coffee yet, so I have that. The other thing I like to do is, I've got a check for you, and I've got a check for your local 4-H. You mentioned you have a great educator. Yes. A check for you and a check for your 4-H that hopefully will help you continue to do some of these projects. And it's just my way of saying thank you to you for the things you're doing. And don't stop when you go off to college. I understand that even though you're only 15,
Yes.
15 years old, you're already getting scholarship offers.
Yes.
You know how many scholarship offers I had when I was 15 years old? None. Colleges didn't even know who I was yet. So you're so far ahead of where I was when I was your age. So great job. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. you're going to change the world. I know that's what you said you wanted to do, and and I just noticed your braces are green, just like 4-H. Did you do that on purpose?
Yes.
Would you smile at the camera? Do you see this, guys? She's even got green braces. 4-H needs to send her a special award because she's even promoting 4-H with her braces. So, guys, Summer Prince, another great Noble Cause winner. Very, very proud of her. She's going to change the world for us.
Yeah, Noble, thank you so much for honoring Summer Prince today. And way to go, Summer. Keep changing the world. We're proud of you. Now, for more about our sponsor, Attorney Noble McIntyre and McIntyre Law. They're dedicated and effective personal injury attorneys. McIntyre Law is located at 8601 Southwestern Avenue in OKC. And you can check them out online at McIntyreLaw.com. And you can download their new app. You can also call them at 405-917-5200. They do offer virtual meetings.